Stellaris. We are actually Stellaris. It's been a while, hasn't it? And I promised I would make a return for 2 days. And so, I deliver on that promise. We've got much of this galaxy to hunt through, and thank goodness it saved the latest save, as stupid truces. Because this truce makes no sense, but here we are. Here we are. Oh god, my computer is not liking this. It is not liking this at all. Let's not look at the center of the galaxy. There's unrest everywhere, it doesn't matter to me. Older vessels are taken out because we tried killing off one of the space stations and starbases. We have so much food, energy, and surplus supplies that I will actually sell off almost all that I own. Let's see here. So, we were planning on theoretically attacking the battle clans. Remember correctly, the battle clans are basically hated by everyone. The Vul Imperial States and the Jehulan Consort. Who are you? You're the little one... The Stellar Confederacy? No, it's the Imperial States. Who are you protected and or allied with? Commonality in the Kingdom of Yudrim. I don't care who you are. There's the Commonality. Council. There's the Imperial States. So it's just really waging war on this one spot. Is there any reason whatsoever to actually wage war on this area? Well, why'd you have to stream when I'm at school? Oof, indeed, off-topic person. Space Noms continues Zenus, welcome back. Yes, so we're probably declaring war on these fools. I just need to make sure everything's actually in order. Are there... Now, as far as I can tell... worry not. Stream will basically be delayed for everyone. It's gonna be like 15 seconds, simply because connection's terrible, and I have no way to fix it. Now, running through this place, they have no real purpose. Alright, well, time to take another big chunk out of the galaxy. I want to go fight the homologs, but it's not worth my time. Might as well just get everybody here. And we can go prosecute the rest of this war later. Like, what do you expect? We can't fight them easily. We are still stomping as the bioengineered butterflies. And that's mostly because I don't exactly have much else I can do besides stomping.
Our empire grows. New colony.
Oh my god, I need to disable the tutorial. Whoops. Hang on. Tutorial. None. I don't
Tutorial
need it.
missions and tips are disabled.
I love you talking, but you're annoying. We're gonna go to fast. At any point, the endgame crisis can happen, but if I can kill off every single living sentient being across this plane of existence, beyond like the fallen empire who's friends with me because they're not actually being threatening right now, then I will take them all out.
Our construction is complete.
Ah, yes, are we also genetically modifying any species? So there's Multics, you're all livestocked, you're all livestocked, you're all livestocked, you can't be livestocked physically. I feel like we should be able to, like, genetically modify robots at this point, considering how good at it we are. You can probably be livestocked. I mean, it'll provide some...
Our situation log is updated.
Technically, there's a purging world that we can create. It's just a world filled with nothing. Yeet counters here saying, welcome. Right, I forgot. That blinds the ever-living heck out of you. So
We have
sorry.
adapted our species to suit our needs.
Hard to not look at the center of the galaxy for the flashbang. Fortunately for us, there is no yeet counter here. There is only the number of people we are yeeting simultaneously. For frame of reference, we have 11,000 pops in our game. Each pop represents millions upon millions, if not a billion citizens. I don't think it's billions, I think it's just several millions. Over 2,000 of those pops, okay, no, under 2,000 of those pops, over 1,500 of those pops are people who have been genetically engineered to be in a corner, most of their nerve cells dead, and all they do is get cut up and served on a platter to us. We are eating them alive, and we are not going to stop. And I will continue to apply
Our
these
situation log is
to
updated.
random species until everything that could basically be threatening is just livestocked. I just don't want to deal with these guys actually trying to be threatening. Oh god, you could yeet per every lost ship, but we are pretty late game. Like, I'm probably gonna lose maybe 1 or 2 at most. What? I already did order it. Don't lie to me. The interstellar assembly's outer ring is populated with vast state-of-the-art conference rooms, equipped with privacy hard filters, penetrable only by Multic's surveillance, of course. The station is quickly becoming the de facto galactic hub for off-site negotiation. Again, game, are you sure about that? Because I don't think this could possibly be a hub for galactic negotiation. For giggles and grins, I will continue to put more stuff together. But I think you're failing to understand exactly what situation that you're in.
Our construction is complete.
If you want a real game, go back in time, watch through all the videos, even those that haven't been released yet,
Our construction is
and
complete.
for every single pop that is lost to our species. Or take a shot every time you do that and actually die from alcohol poisoning.
We have adapted our species to suit our needs.
How would one do a Stellaris drinking game? I'm gonna think about it. I wish there was a faster way to convert these people into food. But instead, here we are.
Our situation log is updated.
Getting near the force of the galactic sun, most of our species will be arriving quite soon in the gateway. Honestly... Okay, one more run through their empire. They don't have a single thing that I care about. All I need to worry about is actually getting my transport fleets, and they are on their way. So, before something else happens, versus these battle clans, let us, absorption, declare war.
We will annihilate the others.
Let us resolve this amicably by fighting to the very end. Couldn't say more. Base cluster will rapidly belong to us. We're just gonna go wipe it out. We'll send someone to Wistro later, and Ashmak, and basically cut off, I believe, your capital, actually. And then we'll just rapidly move... No. Tulik Zorik is your capital. And then we're just gonna quickly move through and conquer everything else that's here. Soon another empire shall fall before us, like leaves in the wind. and more of our starships should arrive moment by moment, day by day, bolstering our numbers further. Is there any edicts that I need to play out? No, don't have the time for edicts just yet. God, I don't even want to know what that looks like at a distance. It's just all of fluttering wings. I think my eyes would actually deceive me. Alright, Thundering Swarm, you'll go to Wistrel. And then, again,
Our
as
construction is
arrive,
complete.
we'll continue to gather together and fight them off. My god. Hang on, I'm gonna put away all these starbases so I can actually scroll through this place. 79 starbases. And I'm just gonna run through all our planets. Ceaseless Swarm arrived, you can go to Astronox. I don't think my computer likes running all these calculations. Oh well. Yes, once the battle clans and their little two subjugated empires are out of the way, it leaves the Tebrigs and this final group here. I should be able to effectively sandwich these groups together. And with those groups taken out of the picture, I should be able to sandwich between them, because they keep fighting each other. I should be able to go to another war, cut them down piece by piece, and just have my fleets at strategic choke points so they can't fight us. Then... Alright, we have another ring world somewhere. I don't remember where. Alright, ring world section C. Already finished section D? Doubt it. Oh, I did do section D. Okay. Might actually run out of megastructures to build for the time being. Or at least, I don't feel like building another ring world, because at this point it's just kind of excessive. Day by day, night by night, another one of these people come and see their plight. As we conquer and rush across the galaxy, filling our bellies freely and happily. Soon the ravenous swarm will conquer the night. Let our wings beat as we take. I could totally drop another ring world somewhere, but I don't want to go through all the effort of figuring out where that ring world would be. Piracy. What piracy? Piracy suppression by the Rakarus Swarm. They're trying to pretend that piracy could actually exist here. And all I can say is, that's funny.
Our construction is complete. Our construction is complete.
Next batch of fleets should arrive soon. And once those arrive, it should bring the very first transport with them, and that transport will just be dumped in a base cluster. Because I really want to actually conquer something. How's Wistrel doing? I should say what planets are in Wistrel. Why do you have so many orbital habitats, and why are they so poorly mismanaged?
Our construction is complete.
Right, wait, why am I waiting? Jump to Wistrel, conquer this, move on north, claim everything here, go to Zerner, and we'll need to get Ladium. Think about Stratocracy. I wish I knew, what that was. Since I don't know, I can't exactly say one way or the other. Flashbang warning. You all are actually on your way, right? Yes, it's just going to take you about 80 days to get here, and by that they mean 200 years. Because nobody can actually see what's going on. Things tick by incredibly slowly. After arriving in Wistral, land armies on interval, then land armies on congruence, difference, trinomial, and acute.
Our construction is complete.
The only downside to all this conquest is I at least need to moderately pay attention to how I'm actually building up the planets and my starbases, because if I actually increase my starbase costs, there's no way I'm going to get them to go down. Everything will be way too expensive for me to prosecute all these wars. Well, it's technically not all these wars. It's back-to-back-to-back war, but it's still close enough. You can't get past here.
Our construction is complete. Our construction is complete. Planetary infestation begun.
128 days. However, we'll be able to take
Our
out
construction
Ladium.
is complete.
It doesn't matter what size of fleet they have, our fleet is just strictly bigger than yours. Like the way they draw Gamagori in Kill la Kill.
Technology
We have
conceived.
one size, and that is bigger than you. For a second there, my eyes deceived me. I thought it went from base cluster to rose cluster, and I'm not
Enemy
really
nest
sure why.
taken.
Anyway, that's one enemy nest. Now about 15 other enemy nests, because for some reason, they can't stop breeding. Building something new. Or something equally silly. I actually conquered interval already? No. We're just waiting.
Planetary infestation begun.
Unfortunately, I played on Ensign because I
Our
refused.
construction is complete.
So one of the first times I tried streaming on Ensign,
Our construction is complete.
I got destroyed immediately because I prosecuted a war way too early. So I'm going to up it, or up the difficulty tremendously next time I try this. Simply because Ensign has proven time and time again that it is way, way, way too easy. I also should play on a less large galaxy. Simply because huge isn't optimized yet for the hilarious amount of actions that are on.
Enemy nest taken.
Alright, you scum-sucking morons will stop sucking eventually. Don't tell me that every single world I'm going to come across is going to be covered in habitats. Because if it's all covered in habitats, I'm just going to scream because I don't want to have to conquer, take control and manage all those habitats, as every single habitat is just going to make my job exponentially more difficult.
Our construction is complete.
Micro. Why would they do this to me? Is the other transport fleet here? Oh, thank goodness. Code Ashimok. Conquered Decimal. You are my only Everest level 10 general that I think I've ever received. I feel like Decimal will still be a hard fight.
Our construction is complete.
Was once Battle Clan's territory is now simply becoming more and more swarm territory. And all I can say to this is excellent, excellent, excellent. We need more situations like this, more people like me, more gloriousness that overruns and overflows. More people to eat, more cities to wear in. Just need more food. I've never ordered. Oh god, I've never ordered any of you onwards. Coda Nusakan. Again, there's not really anything stopping you. Stalking Swarm. You can go past. Get over here.
Planetary infestation begun.
Turn around. And go to Mears?
Enemy nest taken.
Combat Swarm 7, one of the youngest, yet somehow one of the most prestigious forces, will go to Wapro. The Hive fleets sally forth. The shadow of the warp overtakes them, and more of their territory is lost every day. Tebrids, I'm concerned, because they are actually building up their fleets to a reasonable degree. So they might actually be able to kill one of my major fleets, if I'm not careful. That, and they have a matter decompressor, so they don't actually need minerals. Which is probably why the AI builds in such funky ways. Oh god, you're done. Whoops.
Hostile swarm engaged.
Hit acute and take that out. Trinomial needs to be fixed up, because all of these need to be fixed. They're all colonized, I can give you
Our
that.
construction is complete.
We always need more.
Our construction is complete. Our construction is complete.
Merciful, cruel, and angry persons. Oh, I'm not really letting it
Planetary
soften us
infestation
as
begun.
everyone keeps reveling. Ah, well.
Enemy nest taken.
So if we just cut through Garian Imperium, Samaros States, and the Kingdom of Yomdria, we're technically able to connect the two disparate sides of our empire, being able to circumnavigate the entirety of the galactic core without using jump gates. And I consider that a mean feat, but at the same time, is it worth it? Both of you, pick up the pace and get over here. Oh my goodness, you're done. We shall land our armies in Primus 1. And we will fix up Wistrel because, of course, everything's going to need it. How come is it that the exact moment I looked at you, everything broke? If you could explain what's going wrong, I might actually accept that answer from you. I don't remember where I last set up the proper worlds, or the proper sectors here, so I'm kind of curious to see how
Technology
everything has been
conceived.
set up. Sure, we'll get shield harmonics. We're going to hit, what is it, 200k base on every fleet? 20k, I don't remember. That's not 20k, it's 200.
Our construction is complete.
For passively having that much strength on board any fleet we bring forth.
Our construction is complete.
Sorry if it seems I'm a little out of it. I was in meetings for the entire morning, and even though I actually did get a decent night's sleep, I'm kind of drifting in and out of consciousness.
Our construction is
And I
complete.
catch myself closing my eyes from time to time. But I will continue to persevere because I really do wish to finish the Stellaris game. I am actually enjoying it. Just wish the Endgame Crisis would make an appearance, because I've actually never personally seen an Endgame Crisis. I know how dumb that sounds, but hear me out. Every single time I've attempted to reach an Endgame Crisis, the game's either been aborted, or we've had to restart because Paradox released an update which breaks the previous save. It is at this point that the Endgame Crisis can appear.
Planetary
I have
infestation
no
begun.
idea, but it can appear, and thus I very, very much like it. If I could get a chance to see the Endgame Crisis,